Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Let's move that up.
Oh, I thought the microphone was going to be part of the live. Special guest.
Yep.
Our boom mic. It actually has a mind of its own. But anyway, enough of that. How is everyone doing this evening? Hope you guys are doing well.
Who do we got in here tonight?
Let me scroll up. All right, let's see. We have, we have Blind Woo. Welcome back. Glad to see you. Glad you guys are here this evening.
Good to have you here.
And hopefully you can hear us.
Yes.
We made sure the mic was unmuted right before we went live. So
Didn't want to repeat it last time.
Yes, I'm checking to make sure that you guys can hear us. So yeah, just give us a big old yes, and hopefully we'll be good. All right. And we have Clint. Welcome back, Clint. We were in Clint's live earlier today. I was going to say this morning, but no, it was not this morning.
Early afternoon.
Was a great live, Clint.
Yep.
Glad we could join you. Let's see who else we have. We have Gnarly Charlie.
Welcome back, Gnarly Charlie.
We have the one and only Marco.
Yep.
Welcome back, Marco.
Can't have a live without Marco.
Yes. And we have Angelo, of course.
Hey, Angelo. How's it going?
And scrolling down. And we have the great Miss Kelly. Welcome back, Kelly.
Welcome back.
Johnny Guru, glad to have you here. Welcome to the live stream. Hopefully we're not too crazy for you. We don't claim we're normal. So
no.
we have
Normal does not exist here.
No, it does not. None for now. Welcome back.
Welcome back, None.
And we have Mr. Jeff Amon.
Hey, Jeff.
Welcome back, Jeff.
How's it going?
Hope you're giving our dog Jojo some love. And I promise you guys, when I get back home, I will bring Jojo, my dog, on a live and let you guys meet her. I'm sure she would love that.
She'll ham it up.
Yes. Welcome back, Brian. Glad to have you here.
Welcome back.
Oh, and who is this? The Chicken Commander?
Yes. Captain Roberto, the Chicken Commander.
We were laughing, Rolf, the other night on your live when you were giving Marshall grief over not liking what the chicken soup. Yeah. That was good. Let's see who else we have. We have Miss Barbie.
Hey, Barbie.
Welcome back, Barbie. We have Mr. Jim. Welcome back, Jim.
Welcome back, Jim.
Glad to have you here. And Jim says, I'm listening while I write.
Oh, nice.
Oh, we know it's going to be some good stuff. Johnny says he can hear us loud and clear.
Good.
We're thankful for that.
Yep.
Who else? Oh. And we have Bando Picks. Glad to have you here, Bando.
Welcome. Hope you enjoy the live.
Jim said, peeps, I'm not a marshmallow chickie.
Oh, boy.
Why do I have a feeling we're going to get started back on food again? It's like, I know we were talking about food on Barbie's live, and our live before that, we were talking about food. And I kid you not, after the last live that we had, all that food conversation, Marshall and I ran out of here into the house to go get food. We were like, oh yeah, no.
We had that pork roast waiting.
Oh, that pork roast was so good.
Yeah, it was good.
And I was supposed to eat that. I was going to eat it for lunch, but I'll have it for dinner. So when we get off of here, I'm going back for that pot roast. I have no shame in doing seconds and thirds. Yeah, I love it. Let's see. We said hello to Marco. I think we pretty much got everybody. As usual, everybody's telling everybody hello.
Yep.
I just love the way this knife tube community just supports each other. If you don't see us in one of your lives, or if we haven't been in one of your lives yet, just send us a message, and honestly, we'll come in there.
Yeah.
And we have our notifications. It's insane. It really is. All of our notifications are on for everybody. And so it's like we try to keep up literally with all of your lives and support you guys. So yeah, we're just sharing that love back, coming out there supporting you guys. And again, if you haven't subscribed to Barbie Chambers, EDC girl, make sure you do, because she's trying to make it to 300 subscribers. Also, if you haven't subscribed to Clint, make sure Clint Crosby, make sure you do. We're trying to get him up there to I think 200 subscribers. So yeah, if you haven't yet, Clint, Barbie, whoever else has a channel, go ahead and post your link, and those who haven't subscribed can. So yeah, let's see. None for now says love pot roast.
Oh yes.
Yes, there's nothing like it. I make mine in the crock pot. It's the Mississippi pot roast, but I could eat that thing by myself. I really could. So
yeah, after that last live, we went in, and it was like a bunch of wild dogs went through the kitchen by the time we were done.
Oh yes, and yesterday and today, we were supposed to be out filming where I was going to make my first Damascus blade, and but unfortunately, the bladesmith Trevor, which you guys have seen him in the shop on one of our episodes, he had things that had come up, and so yeah, we're still going to do it, hopefully sooner than later. So I'm actually excited about doing that. I've honestly never made a blade before. I've stabbed with a blade, but I haven't. Hey, I've stabbed with a fork too. Okay, so yeah. Great aim with that fork. But anyway, that's a really long story there, but it's funny. Anywho, we're going to be we're going to be definitely filming that. So I'm anxious to get into that Trevor shop and get that blade made. So yeah.
Also,
I know we said we'd give them an update on it. So
yeah. Also, you're going to want to keep an eye on our channel, because Sunday, the 2nd of February, our latest episode of In the Shop airs. So, you want to make sure and go and check that out.
And we have Jim in the chat. Welcome back, Jim. Glad to have you here.
Hey, Jim. How's it going? We got 2 Jims tonight.
Oh, yes. I was going to make a corny joke about gyms, like being like the gym when you're, but I was like, nah. We're not here for the corny jokes, but yeah, you really? Are. Admit it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
We spend half our lives laughing usually. I mean, gotta have the jokes.
Yes. Bando, my little sister buried a fork in my arm when we were teenagers.
Oh.
That's very close to my story, yeah. Bando.
You have no idea. You and her are like in sync right now on that.
Yes. Except for I did it to my brother. It was me, my brother, my dad sitting at the dining room table. We were eating. Actually, me and my dad were eating. My brother was like back and forth. He came in. He kept aggravating me, and I kept telling him to leave me alone. He did not. So I just took my fork and threw it at him. I hummed it at his head. And when I did, the fork landed right here in his forehead. So, yeah, that's a long story short. That's what happened. So, yeah, I know all about that, Bando. And if I can recall, the fork just did that doing sound. So that made it even more special for me, And yes, we were teenagers when it happened. So yeah. Let's see. Barbie. If you're not subbed to Bando Picks, go over and sub him. He's a great dude. Do I have okay, Bando, I'm gonna make you a mod so you can
Share your link. Yeah.
All right. You now have the wrench, Bando. And thank you for bringing that to our attention, Barbie. We are subscribed to Bando, so we need to get over there and show him some support when we can. Let's see. What time on Sunday? 1 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Yep. That is pretty much the standard for the In the Shops. Some of them are done as premieres where we have a live chat rolling. That only happens if the knife maker is going to be available to chat with y'all as we watch it. This go around on this episode, that wasn't going to be a possibility. So we're just releasing it as a regular video.
Yes. And the reason why we do In the Shop episodes once a month, it's the first Sunday of every month, same time, like Marshall just said. But the reason why it's only once a month is because there's so much filming that we have to do. There's traveling we have to do. And because some of these episodes can be up to 2 hours long, it's like extensive editing that I have to complete. And instead of trying to push myself into a corner with like, a short deadline, this gives me time to be able to like do our lives, do our normal editing, do the normal stuff that we need to do here at Legion Still. So that's why. And we would put them out, more like twice a month, but it would just be too much. Yeah. And I'm being completely honest about that. We have a lot on our plates. So yeah.
As the Night's Edge would say, the master editor needs time to work her magic.
Yeah, and I do work my magic with this one right here. When it comes to editing the review videos or whatnot. But yeah, and I enjoy it though, so not an issue at all for me. And let's see, Bando, that's exactly what I was doing, was annoying her about chewing and eating. Yep.
Maybe Bando's your brother. Well, no, buried in his arm.
Yep. Now for now, just want to subscribe to Clint. Nice file knife. Awesome. Thank you for subscribing to him, None. Now for now, my little brother knocked a molar out messing around at putt-putt. My stepdad was alerted to the situation when he saw me chasing him through the driving range. I love these stories about when we were younger, and because sometimes I guess at that age you think you're the only one, but as you get older you're like, yeah, you treasure those memories. They're hilarious. They
Some of the sibling rivalry stuff can be completely hilarious later on in life. At the moment, though, it's like crazy.
Oh yeah. And I noticed that no one has spotted what's behind us.
Right.
I'm concerned about you guys.
Well,
every time we go live, we plant like little Easter eggs to see if you guys spot it. So, and I know you guys pay attention to detail, but no one has seen it yet.
Yeah.
So I'm a little concerned.
Well, probably because Spook's not here yet. He would have radar for it.
Yes, he is definitely the king of that. We'll have to, we need, that's a good honorary title for him. Yes, definitely. Angelo said, I have. Do tell Angelo. While we wait to see if you guys spot it. Jim said, go ahead and read it.
Jim says, my son Nick blew up one of my gas forges and burned off his eyebrows by not lighting it right. Oh boy, I would have loved to have seen something like that.
That's happened to me lighting a gas grill.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, I had to wear some fake eyelashes for a while. And I had to draw on, as my husband Jeff likes to call them, caterpillars, especially when the ladies draw on their eyebrows like really, really thick. I do not, but yeah, he calls them caterpillars. Don't ask me why. I'm sure he can explain to us why. Jeff said he can hardly see that far.
Oh.
Oh, Angelo called it.
Yep.
He said, I see a lot of rub.
And we got some good ones back there for you.
Oh, yes. Welcome back, Greg. He said,
Hey,
hi, everyone.
Greg.
Driving. Be right back. Just be safe. Keep your eyes on the road. Pay no mind to us. Bando. My sister and my mom got in an argument and threw, I thought I was reading threw up coasters. I was like, well, that's harsh. And threw cup coasters at each other. Mom flinged one and it hit my sister in the arm. I think she picked it up and threw it right at my mom's head. Wow. Yeah, I would want to be able to live the rest of my life. So I could not possibly do something like that to my mother or my dad. They would have yanked me up. I can see it now. He said that ended with an ER visit. Everyone's saying they don't know what happened.
I don't know is responsible for so many things. I mean,
oh yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Definitely. And Angelo, yes, you were right about it. But this time we have, for the giveaway that's coming up, we have a little extra spice for you guys.
Should we show them one of the new ones?
Yeah, get the hot one and then the other new one. Yeah.
Okay. So we have a couple of the ones from last time, and then for those of you that really got a kick out of that one, we have some Casey butt spice for our next giveaway. And for those of you that are feeling extra saucy, you have a chance at winning some Hot Daddy.
It gets better.
Gotta have your shirt open.
That's just a tiny sample of the others that are back there. So yeah. Bando said, my sister is the most hardcore out of all of us. Yeah, I've discovered usually it's the female of the group. Especially, I mean, I grew up. I only have a brother, so yeah, I had to be a little bit, and he was older than me, so I had to be a little bit tougher. My daughter, she's the only girl, and she's the baby, so yeah, and she had still has two older brothers that she has to contend with, and they're all grown. So yeah, that sibling rivalry like has never ended.
Yeah.
And also, do you want to tell them about how we're celebrating Legion Still's birthday this weekend?
Yes. So, of course, we've got the live coming up with the giveaway, and there's it's part of our birthday celebration that we're going to have a special giveaway item. But not just that, we've got a sale that will be dropping later tonight, and so you'll want to pay attention to our social media so you can get the coupon code. But we're putting the ASGEIRs on a pretty hefty sale for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to celebrate our 3-year birthday. Should we tell them the price, or should we let them hang in suspense until the post comes out?
Do you guys want to know what kind of big discount it is? The only thing with this sale is that you cannot do layaway. It's just going to be, just straight order. Mm-hmm.
And this sale will be on the ASGEIRs only.
Yes. You can pick the silver, or you can pick the black,
or the silver.
Well, Yeah, and you can also pick the black.
Yeah.
Then we have silver. Jim said yes.
Okay, so starting tomorrow morning,
Midnight.
well, midnight tonight, check our social media. We will have a coupon code there for $85 off either version of the ASGEIR. They ship free. Unless you're a Mississippi resident, there's no sales tax. So that'll be giving you the ASGEIR for $250 even to your door.
Yes.
That is our thank you for all the support you've done in celebration of our birthday. And we are excited, and we hope some of you are going to be able to take an opportunity to get your very own ASGEIR.
Yep, and it's this weekend only. It starts midnight Friday and ends Sunday. So, yep, 3 days. So we figured you guys would be excited about that. And, it's like Marshall said, it's a big thank you from us to everybody, even those who are not on YouTube. We've had so much love and support from just everybody. So it's our way of saying thank you, because Legion Steel would not be celebrating its 3rd birthday if it wasn't for all of you out there. So, yeah.
But make sure, because this sale is only Friday, Saturday, Sunday. After the weekend, basically 12 a.m. Monday morning, the sale goes offline.
Yes. Well, it won't officially go offline. It just
well,
if the website goes offline, I'm gonna cry because I worked too hard on that. But yeah, the code will no longer work as of midnight. Let's see. I think the chat was lagging a little bit on my side.
Okay.
This said, tell us. Jim said, wowzers.
Yeah.
That's totally how I read it in like the Scooby-Doo.
Yep. Oh, Shaggy wowzers.
That's how I read that. None for now says, nice. Barbie says, love you guys.
Yep.
We love you too, Barbie. You guys are awesome. All of you are just really amazing people. We enjoy talking with you guys, even outside of our lives. We talked to some of you in our Instagram DM and whatnot, and we just have like these really long conversations. But I enjoy it because it's like we really get to know you outside of YouTube, and it also helps us learning like your likes and dislikes and all that. So, but yeah, it helps us, like, especially when we do our giveaways and whatnot.
And we have so much fun with you guys. I personally love the fact that we can sit down and we can have a plan for a live, and very little of it happens. The conversation goes where it goes. It pretty much always never disappoints.
Oh, yes. Brian said, Legion Steel Knives, very cool.
Thank you. Yeah, we just, we want to help some people out. We know that the economy has not been anybody's friend for a long time.
Yes. And we have my daughter, Kelsey. Welcome back, Kelsey.
Welcome back, Kelsey.
Are you at work tonight, Kelsey? If you are, hope you're being safe. I love you bunches and bunches. Let's see. Barbie, say hello to Kelsey. Jeff saying hello to Kelsey. He said, hey, baby girl. Everyone else telling Kelsey hello. But yeah, I enjoy seeing my kids in here.
Yeah.
So we've had Kelsey in here. We've had Justin in here. So
hopefully one day we can get my son in here.
Yeah, that would be really nice.
Right now he's off in another country playing with...
Off in another country, serving our country.
Yes.
So, yes.
And having too much fun doing it.
But yeah, your son's a smart cookie, though.
Yeah.
Very smart cookie.
Sometimes too smart for his own good.
Aren't all of our kids?
He's extra.
Yes. I think mine, when they reached their teenage years, it was like, oh, wow, they know it all. And they still do. So, yeah, if I need to learn something or know something, we should all just ask our kids. Yeah. But, yeah. Everyone's still telling Kelsey hello.
I think she's going to get a hi from every person in the chat.
She said, yeah, I'm at work right now. We're under a red flag because of lightning. Love those lightning stand downs. Those are always fun.
Makes me want to.
But hey, you're getting paid while you sit there.
Tinfoil hat on and go run through the.
Storm. You would totally do that.
Yep.
And then I'd make you an appointment to have your head examined. So.
Oh.
Let's see. Welcome, Sherry.
Welcome.
Glad to have you here on our live stream. She says, hello, my brother Rolf Robertson invited me to this live chat. Thumbs up, guys. Well, we're super excited you're here. Love seeing all the new people come in. And like as always, we're glad to have you here. So those who are members, I'm sure have already seen the review that I did for, and Matt's not even in here in the live.
Shame on him.
Yes, we're going to have a talking with.
Yeah.
We're going to take him out back to the woodshed. And he's not going to get anything for dinner. So, but yes, I did a review on Mad Yakko's EDC Hanks and on a CRKT neck knife that I received. So you'll be able to see it. If you're not a member, you'll be able to see it Saturday morning. Yes.
Yeah.
But if you're a member, I'm sure you've already seen it. A lot of you guys were already commenting on it. But just to give you guys a heads up, which we can show these on the tabletop. I'll have Marshall be Vanna White as always and show you. But yes.
We got to renegotiate the pay around here because if I'm Vanna White, she made a lot of money. I want to raise.
You're going to have to talk to Vanna. I don't know how much she made, but we can probably give you maybe like 0.5% of a dollar that she made.
She made more than that.
I said part of what she made.
Oh, part. Okay.
All right. Let's see. We have Bradford Mitchell gifted one membership of LSK Warrior.
Do you know what that means? Because it works on camera.
Guess what?
Does it?
I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Okay, that's great. Guess what?
Guess what?
Let's try this again.
I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right. So Bradford Mitchell, thank you for donating that membership.
It's the LSK Warrior.
LSK Warrior.
Yeah. And it was Backcountry Dave that received the membership.
Awesome.
So
welcome to the family.
And if you're on this live, Dave, congratulations. Make sure you tell Bradford thank you. We love when you guys support each other and gift memberships. Not only does it help us, but it also it makes everybody, that's getting gifted the membership, it makes them feel loved and welcome, all that goodness. Let's see.
Hey, Adventure 50.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
And we have owned. Says Bradford Mitchell, thank you for your community gift.
Yes.
Yes. I'm just scroll back down. But yes, as I was saying, I did a review on some EDC gear, and that was Mad Yalko's Hanks. He has more than just the teal and the pink. He's got the UV light Hanks. He has glow in the dark Hanks, and if there's something that you would rather have that he doesn't, just reach out to him, ask him, and of course, he'll hook you up. And then we also did the review on the CRKT neck knife. So yeah, and this is I'm liking it. So I'm going to be carrying this along with others.
Of course, it is.
But we'll show it on the tabletop. I just didn't know if it was members first, the video. So if you're a member and you haven't yet seen that video, you can go over and check it out. It actually came out late last night. So, yep, go over there, check it out, and I'll have Marshall show you these on tabletop here in a moment. And Brown Sugar, welcome back. Glad to have you here. Oh, clicked on the wrong one. Let's see. Bradford Mitchell said, Mad Yako Hanks are awesome. I love the one I have. Yep, I love these. We have more coming from him. But yeah, they're made very, very well. We're definitely going to be keeping some in stock. Do some for giveaways. So yeah. I'm like, where did the camera turn off? No, it's still on.
We're still good.
For some reason our tabletop camera disconnected. Yeah, nothing new here. Absolutely nothing new. And there it is. All right, we got it back.
All right, we're back in the running now.
All right.
Oh, let's get this a little more centered here. So yeah, she picked up a Kershaw. It's a day.
All right, Marshall.
CRKT Volts Minimalist. And you can see here it's got the Cthulhu artwork on the blade in the light blue with the light blue handle. It goes perfectly with this Mad Yoko Hank. The glass reinforced nylon handle scales and the thermoplastic, basically Kydex sheath are both glow in the dark. And I don't know about you, but this just screams Marissa. Pink, teal, light blue. I mean,
teal. Hang on one second. We have Burkle Cerakote LLC in the chat. He's going on, y'all, stopping to say hey. If you guys, first off, Burkles, I made you a mod, so you have that wrench. If you would go ahead and post your channel link in the chat. He actually did a video for us on a knife, and I'm telling you, right, you have to go see it.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Very cool. And also, as Marshall pulled it up on his laptop, I'm over here, doing my work, and I'm watching the video and working at the same time. And I see him, he sprays it white, and I was like, oh, okay, it's white. And all of a sudden, I hear him say teal. I look over and I see the blade being coated with the teal, and I'm like, ah!
Her jaw just dropped, and she leaned in, completely forgot about what she was working on, and she's like, ooh,
Yes.
And
yep, you did an amazing job on it. I absolutely love it. I can't wait till we get it and can show it to you guys. And of course, if you want to see it beforehand, go over there, make sure you're subscribed to Burkles. and also watched that video. So
Yeah.
it was really, really cool. We loved it.
And when it comes in, we'll be doing a nice video on it and everything, showing off his skills.
Oh, yes. Barbie says that Hank is fire.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I love it.
Yep. It's perfect for someone who has a teal collection.
I don't know who that would be.
I don't know either. Some random crazy lady that keeps hanging out around here.
We need to find someone who has a teal knife collection. I mean, they would be my best friend.
And should I show them how the Remet blends in on there too?
Yeah, you can. And Burkle said, "Glad you love it, LOL." Oh, I did. When I saw that teal, I was just like, you would have thought I had never seen anything like it before in my life.
Yeah.
Marshall's like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "It's teal."
So this is a little sneak peek at something available for our ladies giveaway coming up on Saturday. So we've got a Remet peacock in pink, and look how that just blends right in here.
It's so pretty.
So some lucky lady is going to be very happy.
Adventure 50 said, "I saw that video. Brad did an amazing job on that knife."
Oh, yeah.
Yes, definitely did. Barbie says she's at 224 subs. We got to get you to 300, girl. But yes, the Remet looks awesome on there. And actually the League and the TARDIS and the Reverie and all that looks really nice on there. No complaints.
And then we got another one that looks pretty good on there.
Brad said, "I still think you should buy that knife. I DM'd you on Instagram, Marissa." I so would, but it's such a pretty penny.
Yeah.
I would be like, all right, I'm gonna have to start a GoFundMe.
Right.
Yeah, I would definitely love to have my hands on that knife. So
maybe instead of, you know how all these videos have the buy me a copy thing, we need to make something up that's buy Marissa a knife.
a teal knife.
Yes. Expand Marissa's teal addiction.
Yes. Backcountry Dave said, "Thank you for the gift membership."
Oh. Welcome, Backcountry Dave. Glad to have you here. So for those of you who were at our last live, we are going to give you a little viewing of how the Kaiser Odin anodizing turned out. So we got a nice teal-ish color. There's some, with the polish on the handle, the color came out a little bit different, and we shined up the carbon fiber some. And then, of course, we've got our pink pocket clip.
And it matches that mat.
Pink backspacer. Yeah, it looks like it belongs right there on the mat.
That turned out really nice. I love it's almost ombre in a way,
yeah,
where the colors just like one color fades out into another. But yeah, the anodizing just turned out perfect on the Odin. Barbie's teal. Yes.
Yeah, in the future, we're gonna have to release just a teal knife.
Yes. Well, I do know that the line of kitchen knives that we're going to be doing, one of the colors is going to have teal in it, along with other color options. So, but yeah, teal is a definite. And it's going to be really hard. Any knife that I design not having teal in it,
right?
That's going to be hard for me. But yeah. And what is it? The Arctic Storm
The fat carbon Arctic Storm fat carbon fiber.
I love that. That's what he made my kitchen knife in. Some of you guys got to see it before on a live way back, but yeah, I love it. Let you read that one because it's to you.
Adventure 50, Marshall, do you have an anodizing service? Technically, no. I do anodize for people here and there. Over the years, I've been focusing on the work that I do. That would need to take priority because I would have my own customers for knives, and they take up a lot of time. But I would slip in anodizing. If you want me to anodize something for you, you can shoot me a DM on Instagram and we can talk and see what we can do. It's, not a service I've ever offered. So I don't have like preset pricing or anything like that. But we can talk. We can see what we can do to hook you up what you want and whatnot.
Yep, that anodizing is so cool though. I love watching the process of literally the colors changing.
Yeah.
It's cool to watch. If you ever get a chance to see it in person, I recommend, definitely. Bradford said, just make a teal version and call it Marissa's Choice and your versions you release.
That's something we could do, like set aside a small amount.
Mm-hmm.
Marissa's Picks or Marissa's Choice.
Hand me the part of the ant over there.
Oh.
So
this is top secret, y'all. So you're only getting little peeks.
I'm having to cover like the majority of it, but yes, that's the teal I'm going for the line of like the kitchen knives. But yes, I'm having to like hand it back down. It's going to be similar to that. And then of course, like I said before, there's going to be other color options in it. But yes, very good point, Bradford. Very good point. But yeah, as for the anodizing service, I honestly don't see why we couldn't, just for you guys. So yeah, we'd definitely make time to do something like that for you guys. Not a problem at all.
Like I said, let us know. Shoot us a DM. We can talk. As far as like us ever offering a commercial service, got to be careful with those types of things because you are working on other people's property. Things can back up. Things can sometimes go sideways when you're under pressure or a time constraint. So, but for some of you here and there, for our members, we can work something out.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep playing with the patch. There you go.
I'll show you this. Marissa's been in full octopus mode lately. This is her latest patch.
None for now. Yes. For our ASGEIR concept is.
Yeah, we plan on working with other OEMs on projects in the future, but those are still all to come.
I did not see it.
No.
Adventure 50. I'm like Marissa. I love all things teal. So tell me, Adventure 50, do you like the octopus Hank here that we got from Mad Yako? Because I know there's nothing wrong with guys like in teal or pink or whatever. It just make me curious. if they like, because I like a lot on like the folders. I love the teal on black. I love that color combo. And I do, of course, I like the teal on pink and whatnot, but I don't see that a lot on knives unless it's a custom made piece or whatever. But yeah, that's why I went for this Hank here that we're showing you, because it was that teal and pink combo. But yeah, and we also have, I don't know what Marshall's doing over here, but for the video coming out Sunday, we have JD's knife that he actually made in the video. So I wanted to show you guys. We showed it off a little bit, but we didn't give, like, I don't think too much detail on it. But
No.
anyway, this is the knife that's coming out that he's making in the video Sunday that's coming out. And every single bit of that knife was made by Mr. J.
Right in front of our camera.
Yes. And you'll be able to see it for yourself.
So, nice leather sheath. You can see JD's stamp in the back of the sheath here. And nice little exotic leather underlay. And then you can actually see our filming equipment off the reflection on the blade.
That's fine.
But
shows you how well it's polished, and
yeah,
you can literally see his mark on there.
We've got the maple wood here, and then we've got black G10 spacers with aluminum spacers, and then 2 bands of Kieranite with aluminum guard and aluminum pommel. 52-100 carbon steel blade. Mr. JD's mark there in Hot Coffee, Mississippi. And yes, there's a place called Hot Coffee, Mississippi. That surprised me when she told me about it.
That's the town. And that town's not too far from where I live. And that's where I need to live, is in Hot Coffee. But yeah.
So you will get to see in our next In the Shop video, you will get to see this knife come to life. From start to finish, including making of the sheath.
Adventure said, I'm wearing a teal Reebok hoodie right now. I love my teal hoodies.
Loves him some teal.
I love it too. Nan said, a lot of younger guys are really into purple and pink. I'm liking purple a lot more. Always like teal. So that's why I know you guys are my people. Bradford said, Steve is going to be doing small batch heat treating for small makers up to 10 in a batch.
Oh, nice.
That's really cool. None for now said, I like the teal and pink octopus.
Very cool.
Brown Sugar said, wow. Martin Chambers said, nice.
But yeah, so like I was saying, you'll get to see this whole knife come to life. You'll get to see the sheath come to life. You'll even get to see me be envious over some things that he does, some techniques or equipment that he has. So I'm pretty stoked for this video to drop, and I hope you all enjoy it just as much as I enjoyed creating it with Marissa.
Adventure 50 said, that Hank is phenomenal. Da, 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 da.
Oh,
Phenomenal.
boy.
Yes. But that sheath, and he's got it's called the Titman Boss.
Yes, the Titman Boss Stitcher.
Yes, and that's what he used to make his stitches with in the sheath. And I know there's a lot of knife makers out there that do a lot of the hand stitching themselves.
Right.
And
that's what I do. And the hand stitching, you can get really nice stitches, but it is miserable because when you get into higher quality sheaths, you get into some pretty thick material with the welts, and trying to hand stitch all that through, and then you get something like the Titman Boss, which does cost a pretty penny, but you can just go right through and boom, boom, boom. It's like a one hand crank at a time sewing machine that just puts in some beautiful stitching. Yeah, Rolf, I really like how this knife came out. It's light, it's fast. His prices are they're more than fair. So we'll slide this back in here. Rolf says, it really reminds me of some of my old hunting knives. Man, I can't wait for this one. Yeah, that's what I like about this one is it's just a clean, traditional knife. There's no flair or glitz to it. It's not trying to ride any trends. No big hullabaloo on it. It's just a clean, simple, handcrafted hunting and utility knife. And even JD's says, he makes knives to put them to work, not to sit on a shelf. So he gets even more excited when you use these, and he prices them to where you can have a handmade knife that you're not afraid to use. Did our camera go out? Oh, there we go. Brian White at Legion Steel Knives Marshall. Concept did us right and shipped the correct knife this time. I absolutely love the Goblin XL. It fits my hand so well. I really appreciate the offer to help. Awesome. I'm glad they got that sorted out for you. They really are a good company, and they try really hard to be there for their customers and deliver top customer service. They make an excellent product. I was very happy with what they did with the Goblin. We've both been very happy with the ASGEIR, with them being our factory for that. So, can't say enough good things about Concept. But do any of y'all have any questions on this?
Yeah, the fun part was being able to see that being made.
Yep.
So I really enjoyed that. And I'm actually looking forward to going back to Mr. J's shop.
Oh, yeah. All right. So I'm going to show you the... Oh. Hold on one second here.
Barbie said, Martin Chambers is my little brother at least.
Nice. All right. So real quick here, this is Marissa's latest acquisition. I know she kind of teased on it. Do you want to tell them a little bit about that?
Well, it's the Kershaw Misdirect. It's not the Rainbow Leak. So it's me having a knife that is a curse of course, of course, is a Kershaw Rainbow to make do until I can get the Rainbow Leak. Welcome back, Ground Fog. Glad to see you here.
And then, of course, we have the return of the infamous mermaid knife, which hopefully here in the not too distant future, we will have a cool story to tell you about it.
Well, the mermaid knife might have a husband here soon. So
Yes. If you were watching Titanium Justin's live yesterday, yes, there may be a groom in store soon for Marissa's mermaid. And then this one here, this is Sativian, and we will be having a video come out on this one probably here next week sometime. But yeah, I really like this misdirect. I like the blade shape on it.
yeah, when I first got that one, it was actually really hard to flip open. So Marshall adjusted like the pivot screw on there and did a couple other things for it, and now it just opens like a breeze.
Yep. Show you the other side here. We got the clip. One of the things I like about it is back in the day when they first started doing the rainbow, they weren't rainbow coating the clips. They had them just in polished stainless, and now they're doing rainbow coating on the clips.
Which
so that's
I
nice.
like, because like on the older rainbow leaks, it was just the silver clip. It wasn't even.
So very new, nice addition to Marissa's collection. This Sativian here, we just acquired this one, and
figured we'd try it out.
Yep, because it's a budget knife, and we will give you all the details in the upcoming video, and give you our opinion on it, what we think, how it performs, maybe some nitpicks or two. But yeah, so you'll want to make sure to check that out.
What's it made of?
So this one is 14C27 blade steel with a black wash acid coat. And then we've got some burlap green micarta for the scales. And it's got a pretty snappy action on it. And also a deep carry pocket clip. Beyond that, you're going to want to watch our video to get the full review on it.
Adventure 50 said, just curious, if I do a live stream at 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, will anyone still be awake? We'll make sure we join you, Adventure 50.
We can't promise that anything we type will make sense, but
and at least one of us would be there.
Yeah.
Yes, we'd definitely join you, because some of us abnormal people are up at that time.
Yep.
Because that would be what, 10 here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be 10 here. So yeah, we'd be up for that.
Yeah, I did the math the wrong way. I was thinking that it would be 3 a.m. and I'm like, yeah, I'll be awake.
Well, you can be in here looking for live streams at 3 a.m. if you choose, but I'm not.
I do sometimes. We need some knife people to be streaming at 3 a.m. Pacific time.
And Barbie said she was up.
Yep. And Adventure 50, I love a shilling blade. Yeah, they're nice. I can't wait to see the groom for your mermaid when it gets here.
Oh, yeah. Rob said I'm always awake at 1, 2, 3 a.m.
Yep.
Then we've been awake around that time. So what are we doing? We should be going live at that time. One of us should be.
We could just go live for the trolls.
Yes.
Have some fun.
Oh, yes.
If any of you are up and around and we're live in the middle of the night, chances are we're going to be laughing at trolls. You're more than welcome to join us and poke fun at the trolls. So again, make sure you watch our social media tonight so you don't miss out on the opportunity for our birthday sale for the ASGEIRs. The coupon code will be good for either.
Adventure 50 said, I'm a night owl. I generally don't go to sleep until 2 to 3 a.m.
Yeah, that's pretty similar to me. You know, I get teased a lot by her for being up at crazy hours and waking up at all different hours. Me too. Went to sleep at 5 a.m. today. Oh, yeah. I know that feeling. I think last night I actually got to sleep at a relatively decent hour. Then you get up at 7 a.m. for work. All right. And we have brown sugar greeting Kelly. So what other... All right. Hold on. Let me... Okay. So what is everybody else up to tonight? What do we got going on? What are you carrying in your pockets? What are you looking to buy? Coffee equals lifeblood. All right. And oh. All right. So I think we've got some freezing going on here. The chat doesn't seem to be scrolling for me here. Bear with us 1 second. I'm sorry about this.
It's scrolling fine.
All right. Bradford Mitchell playing. I'm carrying the Kershaw Bel Air and Opinel number 8. Nice. and playing WoW, watching. We got Bradford Mitchell playing WoW, watching Hell's Kitchen have a new MSI 30th anniversary Buy Me to Blick. And
All right, Rolf is carrying the Para 3 Light, Kaiser Beyond Rolf. And let's see, 50 says, after the stream is over, I'm recording a new video on my dessert warrior knife collection. Ooh, I definitely want to see that. I know Barbie has some. Whenever we were on her live the other night, she had a few of her sprinkle knives. So definitely want to, I'd love to see that video, Adventure 50. Jeff said he's carrying his ASGEIR today. Good choice, Jeff. Hello, Ron. Welcome back. Glad to have you here. What are you carrying in your pocket today, Ron? And he just told us. He said, today I'm carrying Bridgeport 395 and titanium scales and mini Sweeney Mars Valley carbon fiber and Jack Wolf Venom titanium pry bar key set today. So you are just all set up, Ron. Hope you're doing well, Ron. Ron, how was Bob doing today? He's the chicken commander, last I heard. Thank you, Ron. Ron said hit that thumbs up, everyone. All right, and now that Marshall's back, I'll be getting back to the knives. Tell you all the specs on the ASGEIRs and the other knives that we have here.
so on our ASGEIRs, we've got, 3.5-inch blade. It's a modified sheep's foot with stonewash finish and flat grinds. We've got our logo here, which one of the cool little features about it is you can see our logo both with the knife open and closed. These are limited edition. We've got the titanium frame lock with some really nice shred carbon fiber inlays and shred carbon fiber pivot collars. We've got an additional inlay on the lock side and the window frame sculpted milled titanium pocket clip.
Ron said we all love the mermaid life. He meant knife.
Oh, yeah.
Life, knife, all the same.
Yep.
And welcome back, Fook. Glad to have you here.
Welcome, Fook. I think my favorite part about this mermaid knife is the blade. It is just crazy that they can print like that right onto the steel.
Yeah, and I decided I wasn't going to change the mermaid knife. I was going to leave her as she is, the way she was made, because now she's waiting on her zombie knife husband.
Yes.
So, yep, that'll be fun.
Then we've got our black ASGEIR here, which has the PVD coated blade and handle. with nice blue accents, the hardware, and the pocket clip back spacer with a plunging back spacer. Nice snappy action, ceramic bearings. And all of them cut nice. This is my personal one. The edge might not be pristine, but it's still going strong. So we're real happy with the performance on these. Even handles cutting, this tough vacuum molded plastics. Just slices right through nice and easy.
Bradford Mitchell, he upgraded his membership level to LSK Chieftain.
Oh, thank you, Bradford. That's awesome. Do you know what that means?
That means more cowbell.
More cowbell. Thank you, Bradford. We have another chieftain in the house.
And Owned, he said, Bradford Mitchell just became a member on my channel. Thanks for your support. That's awesome, Owned.
Awesome. Thank you, Bradford. And Owned, I'm glad to have you that you have a new member as well. And Rolf is spamming with the LSK emojis. All right.
Burt Relic said unsubbed. Awesome. We'll see you back again soon.
Yep.
Venture 50, we make fun of gas station knives, but some of them look amazing, even if they're built like crap. Yes. Exactly, 50.
Yeah, we were actually having some fun looking at different gas station knives last night. And it is amazing the time and effort they put into them for how cheap they are. It blows my mind because this stuff, I know they're not the greatest materials, but you know they invested some time into this, and it just blows my mind how much time they will sink into a knife that they sell for next to nothing. What else do we got? Ron Dobbins, hey, how's it going? Glad to have you here.
I said hello to him earlier when he came in.
Okay.
Fook said,
gas station knives are magic. Oh, yes. Yeah, and they can get pretty ridiculous in the aesthetics. It blows my mind. When you think it can't get worse, they find a way to make it worse.
Oh, yes. Burn Relic, he said, dang noisemakers. You love it, Burn. That's why we do it, because we know you love it so much.
Yep.
Telling Fook hello. Burnt Relic said mermaids eat human flesh. I haven't talked to a mermaid, so I wouldn't know if that's what they do eat. But the moment that I come in contact with a mermaid, I mean, we can ask them.
Yeah. Find out.
I would assume they're vegetarians, or I don't think I've ever seen a mermaid eat fish.
If not, I know a couple of people.
That's kind of like cannibalism or something.
Yeah.
They eat a fish. I don't know.
All right.
Let's see, Ron. I noticed how some gas station knives look so well built, so good designs, and some more expensive knives is just so funny. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, not all those factories in China build garbage knives. I mean, it's just sad that a lot of the gas station knives, they actually turn and move to stealing other people's designs, and that's no good. But, it's one of those things you can get find some quality in them.
Oh, yeah.
So, Fook,
Fook wasn't here for when we were showing those earlier,
Nope.
so
we thought about you.
we did. We were like, "Where is Fook when you need him?"
All right. Got lucky either. Yep. So, Fook, if you're watching, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek like we gave everybody else earlier. This one seems like one you would get a kick out of. For our next giveaway, we have some Casey butt spice.
Bert Relic said, "Just say butt rub and Fook shows up."
Yep. He's got radar for it.
Yes.
So
he does.
maybe in our next giveaway, Fook will win some butt spice for his butt rub.
Next on the list would be the sauce.
Yep. Put that out of the way. And yeah, as far as the gas station knives go, it's kind of sad because there's some really cool designs in it, and I just wish they could be better. The Lord of the gas station knives.
Then he said, "That's a spicy butt."
Yep. Should we show them one of the others? The other one we shared earlier?
Yes.
You got to know, Fook, you know, the response you gave in our very first live with that Christmas giveaway really kind of inspired a lot of what's coming. So here's another new one that we've got in the giveaway coming up, and that is the Hot Daddy Rub. Yep, you heard that right. Hot Daddy. And if you look, you got to have your shirt open while you're using it.
Is that like mandatory?
I'm guessing so. It's right there on the bottle. I mean,
What does
they
it
normally
say?
just put directions on the bottle, but they got
Spicy barbecue seasoning with chili pepper in a mix of spices and herbs. So yeah.
probably because they'll be sweating.
Brian White said he must have been out fooking around. Burnt Relic. But Spice was the lesser known Spice Girl, often just back up. Good one, Burnt Relic. Good one. Burnt Relic said they named the spice after me.
Oh, nice. And Fook says, "Ha, I helped set the standard for the channel going forward. Excellent. Yeah, you played your role there."
Yes, definitely. All right. Now that he got to see the butt rub. Ron Dobbins said, "Legion, I want to say thank you for all you do for us in this knife community. We all appreciate it. We all love your work, and you guys keep up the great work." Thank you, Ron.
Thank you, Ron. That means a lot to us.
And Barbie said, "My guy Fook hooked me up with a bad dragon blade, and wow, the colors. Go check it out in my short vids. Thank you so much." I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really nice.
We even found a place that had another version online. I was sitting there thinking, should I?
Until you found the airplane knife,
Yes.
gas station knife.
Yep.
Bert said, "If you put butt rub in your titles, you'd get more views." Yeah, I think I'll pass on that one.
Yeah, I don't know that we want that part of the internet coming to us.
The dark web would be the
That might get
coming
a
over.
little
Yeah.
scary.
Yes, indeed.
All right, flip these over. We can show the other side of some of these here. So are any of you chasing any knives right now? We'll keep the mermaid knife this side up.
Fook said, Barbie, the rainbow was just for you, but you think I should send Legion a solid gold version?
If it's really made out of solid gold, oh yes, we'll take it.
Yes, we'd take a solid gold version because that's another leak that's on my list is the gold leak. So Brown Sugar said to Barbie, some shorts won't let me comment.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's happened to us a couple times. We weren't able to comment.
YouTube can be real picky.
Bert
Sometimes
Relics
it wants to
asked,
work.
is there a knife called the Dragon? I'd chase that.
Never heard of a model called the Dragon.
Well, Titanium Justin, he has a gas station knife.
Yes.
That's a Dragon.
Yep. And he's got the Batman one, and then he gave us the sneak peek at his zombie one.
Yeah. Fook says, Barbie says you get one. It's solid gold colored. I'll get your info later.
I was hoping it was solid gold because then we could pawn it and fund the company for a decade.
Brian, I'm going to be getting the Vero Mini Isotope knife.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I like that one. And Bradford Mitchell. I caught the one I was chasing. I got a duckling with dragon scale handle and all tie and MagnaCut blade. Nice. Dragon scale machined, or I haven't seen that one. I've only just started looking at the ducklings. Or is it like a folded titanium or Damascus type material? One day I hope to get the SPK Lamia or Rosie. I like the Rosie. The Lamia, I don't know. It's a good one, but there's something that's just off with it aesthetically for me.
Burnt said, what about waterfalls? We can chase waterfalls. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Brad said, yes, it is machined.
Okay, so machine dragon skin. I wasn't sure because there's a bunch of guys making, especially Bertie Ritfield, that are making the dragon skin Damascus.
There are 3 grail knives that I want, including the ASGEIR.
Well.
Was he here when we told him about the Legion Steele's birthday weekend?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Did you catch that earlier, Adventure 50? Big sale coming up on the ASGEIRs starting tomorrow morning. So if you want your very own ASGEIR this weekend only from 12 a.m. Friday morning to 11:59 Sunday evening, the ASGEIRs will be $85 off, making it $250. And that's for either pattern. And it's on outright purchases. Unfortunately, we will not be having the sale price on layaways.
Burnt said, Rosie's too rich for my knife purchasing taste.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the good knives get expensive. So, Adventure 50, what are the other 2 grails you have that you want?
And he said he did see it. He was cooking dinner.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, you'll want to make sure that you check our social media. We will have the coupon code for this sale posted tonight. And when the post goes live, and you'll be able to head right over and check out if you want to catch one of your grails at a good price. And here you go. I'm unfortunately going to be doing the layaway. Okay, well, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. We have that offered all the time.
Is there a code we need for that, Bradford Axe?
For the layaway?
No, not the layaway. You don't need a code for a layaway.
Right.
You're talking about the sale.
Yeah, the sale, the code will be in our social media posts later this evening.
At midnight.
Yes.
Yeah, it starts at midnight tonight, and the sale will continue on until midnight Sunday night. Ron said, I'm going to tell my uncle about that because he's looking for one.
Awesome. Yes. Spread the word because we want this birthday celebration to go far and wide.
We want everyone to be able to, benefit off the discount. There's no exclusions other than you just can't do layaway with it. But yes, it starts at midnight tonight and then runs until Sunday night. And Bert says, if I had a Rosie, I'd probably make videos grading it against diamond bricks to spite people like when I light my cigars with Benjamins.
I see a thumb in the nose.
Barbie said, live jamboree. Yes, that is next Thursday.
Next Thursday, a week from today.
Yes.
We will be making lots of wonderful noise.
And if anyone else wants to join the live with us, which means you'll be on cam, just let us know and we'll bring you in. But we need to know before at least Wednesday, if anything, if you want to join us live. Like Adventure 50, if you want to come on with us, you're welcome to. So, yeah.
And Ron Dobbins, Legion, how does your layaway work? Okay, so the way the layaway works is there is a $135 deposit. You just go in, pick either the solve or the Sparter, whichever you decide to go with, and there'll be an option to just buy, or you'll have an option to lay away. And they're marked up in the corner. Go in there, you can check out. You can, if I remember right, you can choose to put more down than the 135, correct?
Yeah, if you choose to, you can.
Yeah, but it's a 135 down, and then after that, every 30 days, you just come in and you pay at least $100 because you have 3 months to pay it off, but you could pay it off in a second payment. You can pay more than once a month, however you want to do it. It's real simple. You're in control. It's just like making a purchase on each payment, and we track everything on the back end.
Yep. And if you have any issues or questions along the way, don't hesitate to send us a DM on Instagram and we'll respond and help you out, whatever, the issue may be.
Yep. Jim
said, is that a Viking language? Yes, it's Norse.
Yep. Yeah,
the ASGEIR means spirit god.
Yes, in Old Norse.
And actually the names, that's for the color.
Yeah, so Sol means silver and Svarter means black.
Rob said, I just got a fist in the eye. I told Barbie it was tonight. Yep, no, it's definitely next Thursday. So, yeah. But we'll remind you guys again a couple of days before.
Yeah. We plan on having a lot of fun on that one. Okay.
Fuchs said, if I had a Rosie, I'd sell it and buy something nice from Legion Steel.
Awesome. We'd gladly sell it to you.
He also said, wow, I made a nice comment instead of my normal sarcastic and they skipped me. We didn't skip you. Barbie said, he got me dressed and showered and thought it was tonight. I am all set up.
Oh.
LOL, Ross fault. Shame
Poor
on you,
Barbie.
Ross. Shame on you.
I piggybacked it off of Luke, no worries.
Jim, oh, reading the description would save me from asking dumb questions. Aw. No, it's not a dumb question.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wanted to make it all as simple as possible to use and leave you in control. That way, we're not just like randomly hitting your card and it's a bad time, or you got to wait, if you decided you wanted to pay off earlier.
Yep. And again, as always, if you have any questions, just send us an email or a DM on Instagram. And I mean, we're very quick about responding.
Yep.
Barbie says next Thursday works, guys. Awesome, Barbie. I can't wait for that. Boog said, LOL, I tried to remove the second comment, but it was too late. Bando.
Talked to TCal. It's back on. They don't have a big wait time on the Piranha. Oh, nice. I haven't checked out TCal in a long time.
So 130 down and 100 a month for 3 months, so I can be sure to tell them when they ask me. Yeah.
Yes. Rolf Robertson. Indeed, happy 3rd birthday, Legion Steel Knives. Thank you, Rolf. We're pretty excited about it. Thought we would share the love. So, pull these out here.
I love how that Odin came out anodized.
Yeah, I wish the camera picked up all the subtle color shifting going on in here, but this titanium frame, it looks very much like that color shifting paint you see on some cars. Very happy with the results. Just have to not cut myself.
Yes, that's the one I cut myself with, the Odin.
It's got a long blade. You don't realize you need to get out of the way sometimes.
Yes, and again, that Odin will be in the part of the members giveaway. It will be one of the things.
Yes.
This Saturday. So
not the anodized one, but
no.
We can anodize it for the winner, no problem. This one is Marissa's.
Yes, I have to be different. Barbie said, me too. Bando, I pay extra for made by a marine company if they had an option.
Yeah. Yeah, I try to support as many veteran-owned companies as I possibly can.
Like Brothers in Arms?
Yes.
They're awesome. If you guys haven't checked them out, they're actually on our website. If you go to the Knife Hub,
yep.
You'll find the link to their site there, and you can see all the awesome things that they make. Of course, besides the knives.
Right.
So, Brian, I really want to tell you that it's a beautiful looking knife. It really is.
Well, thank you.
Ron, if I buy a knife from you, can you anodize it for me? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, we can pretty much anodize anything titanium. Sometimes there may be constraints, to the color spectrum based on either finish that's on the knife or titanium part. And then sometimes if the inlays are removable, that's great. We can get whatever color you can get on titanium with it. If the inlays are not removable, then it becomes a lot more limiting as to the colors we can get, because depending on the inlay and the type of glue used, it can interfere with the bath that the anodizing happens in. Here's another example of the oil slick or galaxy, what I call galaxy anodizing.
Oh, show 'em. I'm gonna go grab the Windex so you can show them the trick of how to clean it.
All right. But yeah, you can just see all the little colors in there.
Here you go. There's the Windex and a peeper towel. Reminded me of Mr. Peepers.
Okay, so
Hey, Michael. Welcome back. Glad to
one
see
thing
you.
a lot of people might not know is when your anodizing starts to get, dull looking, not worn away, but dull looking, you get some Windex to it and rub it down, and it strips the oils off, because the oils of your fingers actually dull the anodizing.
Is that the Earl on your fingers?
The Earl?
The oil.
Yes. I got to learn these southern words.
Yeah.
But you can see here, this side showed it a little more than the other because I had wiped the other side down recently. But you can see how the colors jump out a little bit more after wiping it down with the Windex. So the ammonia in that Windex will pull the oils from your fingers right off the anodizing and brighten it right back up for you. But yeah, we can do a lot. We can even do some graphic anodizing for very basic graphics. We have the means. But it's something we can do. We can anodize. And for those who aren't aware of this knife here, this is an older Kaiser Vindicator. This was one of my Noble Knives designs. Marissa and I have talked here and there about in the future maybe bringing out a Legion Steel version of this design. It's got a spay point blade, and Kaiser made these for a few years, and they did quite well. On the custom side of things, I made folding versions of these as well as fixed blade combat knife versions. And this is probably,
that was a really good one.
Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite designs.
It looks like part of the camera right there is. See it right here?
But
no, the camera itself, right there. There you go. Okay, that was bugging me. Sorry, guys. Welcome back, Splitting Slices. He says, hi, Eminem, LSK, wow, butt rubs, Windex rubs, lots of rubs on this channel.
Oh, yeah.
I think he missed the anodizing rubs we did Tuesday
and
Saturday.
That drove me nuts, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it was killing me when we were doing the ASGEIR, and I had to hear the paper towels on titanium.
That sound doesn't bother me. The sounds that do bother me are like a fork screeching on a dinner plate, stuff like that.
Nails on the chalkboard.
That doesn't really bother me. The nails on the chalkboard. You remember when back? Okay,
I get
totally giving away our ages here, guys. But if you remember, whenever we back in the day when we actually had chalkboards and not like the dry erase boards that they tend to use now. Do you remember like that wooden thing that had like the wires come out that held each piece of chalk in it so the teachers could draw the lines? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And then, it's giving me chills right now. But when the chalk would get so short on it and the teacher was just like so super lazy and wouldn't change it out for a bigger piece. And so you hear that all the way down the chalkboard. It just, it's giving me chills.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that happened all the time. I took music like band classes in school.
Yeah.
And so they had the one for the musical lines. Oh.
Ron, I thought I pulled his question up. He said, how often should you wipe it down with Windex? Is there too much? And then he asked again, is there such a thing as too much?
Yeah, so there is. So one thing to understand is anodizing is an oxide layer, a titanium oxide. And while it can have a certain level of toughness, it is basically a coating that you create artificially. And like all coatings, they can rub away. So with my knives, I let the anodizing become fairly muted out and clean it up when I want to show them off. But if I'm just EDCing it and using it, I don't worry about it. If I'm going to go to a knife show or some sort of community get together, then I wipe everything down. I bring a microfiber cloth with me and keep the fingerprints cleaned off so that the knife looks its best while other people are going to be checking it out. Otherwise, there isn't a lot of point to clean it. It's not going to hurt anything, but rubbing it down too often, and if you use like paper towels, excuse me, they can sometimes be abrasive enough to shorten the life of your anodizing. All anodizing will eventually fade away.
Yes.
Excuse me a moment. I'm going to go.
All right. Splitting.
Clear my throat.
I had a science teacher who would tell the class once to shut up, then the fingernails down the chalkboard. Older than you two. Yeah. I had a couple teachers that did that. And I remember like towards the end of I graduated in 93. So towards the end of, like my high school years is when some of the dry erase boards started, coming in for the classes. And I was so thankful for that. I really was. Ron, thank you so much for answering that. When Marshall comes back, I'll let him know. But yes. Jim, I'd have failed that class. I had a math teacher that just click her nails, and that was aggravating. I hate that too, Jim. Yeah, and it's, if you guys watch TikTok videos, and they even do it on some review videos where the girls have the really long nails, and they have to literally click on everything that they're touching. That's I can't stand that. That is so super annoying. And yeah, I can't handle it. I had a science teacher once who only talked to the girls in the class. He got fired. Well, yeah, rightly so. That's kind of messed up. Venture 50. But the way the other grails for me are the Concept Fermi in titanium with Timascus and the Bestech Sandbach in Purple Haze Fat Carbon. That Purple Haze Fat Carbon is really nice. I actually really like that. And I also am a huge fan, which you guys might see it in some of our designs that come out, is the copper foil carbon fiber. I just love the way that looks. Splitting. Fook, we went to the same school. But it seems like back in the day, a lot of those experiences were very similar for us. It's like no matter where you went to school around the country. But I can definitely say I had some fond memories of my high school years. Not that I want to go back and experience it again, but I definitely did. And if you guys are wondering, I am sitting here. I don't know if you keep hearing me flicking it or not. I actually have, it's a Temu knife that we reviewed in one of our Temu videos. gosh, maybe a year and a half ago, something like that. Let's see, Ron. I'm going to go and eat dinner right now. I should be back in about 15 minutes, hopefully. If not, have a great night. Goodbye, everyone. Enjoy your meal, Ron. We should be here in about 15 minutes. But yeah, this is the Temu knife that was in one of our review videos, because we did 4 folders and fixed blades. And this thing is just this. It shouldn't be allowed to exist for the most part. That's talking about the Temu knife right here that I'm playing with.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, and it's I noticed sometimes it will. I mean, it's just so off. It's sad.
Yep.
And the blade rock on it is pretty bad as well. So
yeah, I couldn't believe that one when we got it in.
Yeah,
It seemed nice at first, but the more it got cycled, just the worse everything got on it.
I'm actually afraid that one of the days when, like, one of us goes to open it up and whatnot, look, it just, I'm afraid it's going to shoot off somewhere.
Yeah.
Off of the knife. But yeah, I'll just be standing there with the handle left in my hand.
It's our token.
Here you can show them how awful it is.
It's our token box opener for here.
Yeah. We use it to open mails, boxes.
Yeah. Oh, let's just drop it on everything. It's plastic, so it won't scratch anything.
But when Marshall first saw this, he thought it was like an actual, like, textured design.
Machined pattern.
Yeah, machined. And come to find out, it's just, no.
It's like printed plastic. And, you know, the blade, the steel and everything, because this actually cuts fairly well.
Yeah.
But it's got a nice forceful spring assist on it. The flipper tab's in a good place. There are some things going for this knife, but it's bad. Everything shakes loose. The lock, when we did our video, you could see the lock was engaged properly. It has moved it's moved 2/3 of the way across the lock base now. So I imagine in maybe another 3 or 4 months of us using the knife, the lock is going to be diving over to the other side of the blade and fail. So it's a real shame, because they did a decent job on the heat treat on the blade, and the coating's D2? Nice. This one was stainless. They didn't even tell us what kind.
Oh, that's when you know you're in trouble.
Yeah.
I know we had a couple of them that had the D2 still.
Yep.
But some of the knives that we did receive from Temu were actually pretty good. They were some decent knives.
They were well worth the money.
I can't knock every knife from there, but I would have to say, you know, disclaimer, just be careful of what you get.
Right.
You know, and the way it looks isn't always what you're going to get.
Right. Sometimes they do doctored up pictures because like I said, this thing, the picture they gave us on Temu, it looked like this was all machined. And it looked like this white area in here was some sort of inlay, and we get it, and it's just badly 3D printed.
Oh, yeah. Jim has a question for you.
All right.
Let you answer this one. Yeah, I'm dreaming about roast.
Is the carbon fiber resin binding material more robust today than it was 20 years ago? We had to be very careful with adhesives back in the 787 design, I believe, of gassing could cause delamination.
Off-gassing.
So the polymers and resins used in epoxies have changed considerably. Carbon fibers at its most advanced state right now. You still have to be careful. All of them can outgas. They can be toxic to use, so you want to make sure you use the proper PPE when working with it. But yeah, there's a lot of different choices with these resins, and some of them have glass particles like fiberglass impregnated in it. I saw some not too long ago that actually had microscopic shreds of carbon strand in it, so that you can make things like the shred carbon fiber here a little more sturdy than how shred carbon fiber originated, which was just a resin with the chips in it. So there's a lot of different ways it can go. You need to read the MDS on them to understand everything that's going on and make sure that you are safe and it's the right material for your application. But I do know that the shred carbon fiber we're using in the ASGEIRs tends to be pretty durable. We pulled out some of the inlays on a couple here and there for anodizing experiments, and I'm pretty impressed. Normally, shred carbon fiber isn't super durable. Yeah, the resins, that's part of what I'm talking about. That's carbon fiber, the strands, they're kind of universal. It's the resins that bind everything together, and they're going to be heat sensitive. Some of them are going to be light sensitive. Some of them are going to outgas under certain circumstances, especially heat. And you have to be concerned about all of that from a safety health standpoint. But there's resins made for high temperature environments, for cold environments, because sometimes with resins you can get into temperatures that they become brittle. So like I said, it's about reading the MDS sheets and understanding that the material you're specifically using is formulated for the applications that you need. But yeah, the adhesives, they're basically epoxies of one style or another. I know the Apache helicopter rotors are carbon fiber, and we used to have a knife maker named Warren Thomas way back in the 90s and early 2000s who was doing carbon fiber bonded to titanium for the blades, so that it looked like you had a carbon fiber blade with just a little bit of exposed titanium that had been sandwiched between for the cutting edge.
So question, I got asked this earlier. If we were going to do another random late live.
We've definitely been thinking about it. They go late. So we got to make sure that we do it a night before we don't have to be up for something. Because that makes for very unhappy early mornings.
Yeah. We could always do a late night live. I mean, that was actually it was fun the last one we did, because I know there's a lot of people that aren't able to be on like during the times that we're live. So when we went live later, we were able to see a lot of them actually.
Yep. And with the late night lives, it's even more random than normal, and what we talk about, it's mostly just being silly and goofing around.
Late lives are past my bedtime. It's past ours too.
Yeah, our last one went well past.
We started at 10:30 and ended almost like 6 a.m., 6:30, something like that. 6:30 in the morning, I think it was around that we ended.
Yeah, that one was rough.
We were some tired people, but I actually had a lot of fun with it.
Oh yeah. I loved it because the craziness just went on and on. And then I got the nerd conversation with
EDC reviewer
and Dragoon, on the steels.
Yep. That was good.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen on one of our late lives.
So very true.
We'll leave this in here for people to cringe at.
That's like, You can't even compare that knife to a gas station knife.
Yeah, the gas station knives got it on this one for sure. Though it does have a really nice assist. I mean, the action on this is actually...
It does, but
good.
sometimes that actually fails.
Yeah. It's a real shame.
Yeah. Fook said, I'm up by 6 a.m. daily.
I am not a morning person. I've spent the vast majority of my adult life working nights. So I'd say a pretty healthy percentage of my life.
So guess what?
I was still awake and not off work yet at 6 a.m.
So what we should do is we should start doing a 6 a.m. live that only you do. I think that would be awesome to see.
I quit.
uh,
Marissa is now Legion Steel.
Jim, I have been a late riser most of my life. Now I'm turning into an old guy that goes to bed early. LOL. Yeah, if I have, because I my entire life I've been a night owl, so it's always been difficult for me to go to bed early, get up early. But working when I know I'm like on a set schedule, I'm good with it. But yeah, I go to bed and I'm talking to myself like, okay, you're gonna get up on time. You're not gonna hit the snooze 5 million times.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've been a night owl all my life.
Yeah, I've always been a night owl, but staying up late is starting to get harder for me.
That's that old age setting in. That's what being old does to you. I'm telling you.
The dog that's biting me is barking at you. So.
Yeah, but it's still a good distance away from me. So.
That's right.
You'll be hitting 50 before me.
Yes, and you're what, working on 29 again?
Yeah, 29 and holding. That's where I'm staying at. 29 and holding. But yeah, and it's funny. It's like we joke all the time. Oh, this old age, is awful because you get up and it's like everything pops and
the mystery pains from sleeping.
Yeah,
that's the part that got me. You shouldn't wake up in pain from the way you slept.
So tell me, I know guys were famous for this. They'd go out like all night, like all weekend. They'd be going out, partying or doing it, whatever it was that they did, and there was always pizza involved in that equation. And it was like a big thing. Oh, let's have some cold pizza for breakfast.
Right.
Do you still do that?
I actually never did that.
Oh, well,
I never let. I'm a pizza hound. I love pizza. There was never pizza left over in the morning to do that with.
Well,
and if I was drinking, the pizza would go even faster.
Yep. I always thought that was just like a guy thing, having cold pizza for breakfast.
Yeah. Not if I'm around, there won't be any pizza in the morning.
Well, if it's round table, there won't be any of my pizza left by morning. I'm telling you that right now. I love my round table. But I think we're going to go ahead and end this live. We know Adventure 50 is going to be going live later on.
Yep.
And it is a possibility we might go live later on tonight for our late night live.
Yeah.
If you guys are up, you're welcome to join us. If you're in bed, we wish you sweet dreams. But yeah.
Check it out and make sure that you watch our social media tonight, because we are going to be dropping the sale.
And we might even drop it on our
code.
Live too. So
yeah,
for at midnight.
Our ASGEIRs for the Legion Steel birthday celebration. You don't want to miss out because, I mean, $85 is a significant savings. So you don't want to miss out on that.
Okay, Venture 50 said, not sure if I'm going live yet. If you don't, and you see us, you're welcome to come and join us. Even if you want 250, we can bring you on our live.
Yep.
And
that could be some fun.
Yes. And if Barbie and Roth, if you guys are going to be up, then we can bring you in on our live too. And we'll bore people together. So.
Yeah. That sounds like fun. Actually, we could make our late night live contagious.
Oh,
We know
yes.
Barbie and Ralph are up late.
Yes, we're kind of used to the ones that are up late, like the most of us are.
Yeah.
Adventure 50 said it all depends on how the recording of my new videos goes.
Well, we'll have to make sure we check out those videos when they drop, for sure.
Yeah, oh yes. Take care, Splitting. Glad you stopped in.
Yep. Thank you for coming by. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Keep your eyes open for later. We might be back. If not, we'll see you in the streams on YouTube.
Oh, yes. All right, everyone. Have a great night.
All right.
Hopefully, we'll see you soon. Excellent live Legion Still Knives. Have a great night. You too,
All right,
Rob.
thank you. Take care, everybody.
Yep. We'll see you guys soon.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.